Charlie Parsons with Boxing Social in association with Betfred. I'm delighted to be joined here in London with someone who Melissa has spoken to me about millions of times. We finally linked up. Shannon Ryan, how are you?
Do you know what? I'm very well. I'm so blessed and grateful to be here. Just looking around now, it's just such a surreal moment. But yeah, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm good. It's the first time someone's actually asked me back in an interview, so I'll take that. Look, we're here on an absolutely massive fight card. Shields Marshall, Alicia Baumgartner, Michaela Mayer, two of the amazing cards at the top. Obviously yourself and a card full of female prospects. A proud moment for yourself, I imagine.
Yeah, do you know what? I think when I started boxing in 2018, obviously I've come from kickboxing. Women's boxing even then wasn't as big as it is now, and in 2022 to see where it is, an all-female card in the UK is absolutely brilliant, and I'm just so glad to be involved in a part of it.
Well, let's talk about, first things first, sort of turning over pro, and you say sort of 2018. What was the transition from kickboxing to boxing light for yourself?
Yeah, so I was amateur in 2018 up until last September actually is when I got my professional licence, September 2021. But the transition wasn't too bad. There's a lot to boxing than just throwing hands, and I think it's been 4 years of consistent work with my coach, who's called Coach G. We've been working day in, day out, and I think over the time I've had probably about 4 weeks off in total. So it just goes to show that consistency can really make a huge impact. But yeah, the transition was good, and I like to see the improvements that I've made over the time.
Do you believe your style is more suited to the pro game? Obviously, that's not a massive amount of time in the amateurs. Do you feel like it was the right time for you? And obviously, career-wise, obviously you've signed with 258, which we'll go into. But right decision for you to turn pro, I imagine? Yeah,
definitely. I think I'm a sharp, fast, explosive fighter, but the pro game is suited more to my style. I like to take my time and pick my shots. You know, boxing is an art, and I like to take my time. And I think, what else did you say on that part?
Just about signing with 258. I imagine if you're signing with them, then you're ready to turn over.
Yeah, so I think it was the right decision, because I think I used the COVID time, the lockdown, to work on the pro game, and then when the 258 opportunity come up, I just grabbed that with both hands, and we're here today.
Brilliant. Well, how did the 258 opportunity come up? Because I've got to ask you, I'm close with a couple of the team. They're a brilliant group of people. Obviously, first things first, working with Matchroom, and now obviously fighters signed to Boxer and all over. How did that first come about? And obviously, I imagine a very sort of special moment for yourself, because the exposure and the contacts that signing with an outlet like 258 can bring is massive.
Yeah, so I think I started at Finchley ABC in my amateur days. And I think it was just a build-up of them watching me there and just seeing the skill set. And then when the time was right, the opportunity just come about. And I just literally grabbed that with both hands. And again, like I said, look at where we are today.
Well, you spoke obviously and said that you are more adapted and suited to the pro style. For the people that maybe haven't watched you before, what can we expect to see on Saturday night from Shannon Ryan?
Yeah, do you know what? I think people can expect to see like a mature, calculated performance. You know, I like to choose my shots, so I think I've got good punch selection. But you're just going to see a sharp, explosive fight on Saturday night.
And then just moving forward, everyone in boxing would be lying if they said a world title wasn't their dream. But if I sort of asked your, I know it'll be down to 258, how you want to move yourself, but how quickly do you want to go through the pro ranks? And then obviously aspirations for yourself. What is the dream? What is that goal?
Yeah, so I'm in no rush, to be honest. I'm 25, 26 at the end of the year. So I just want to take every fight as it comes. Every fight is a step in the right direction. So yeah, I think we can push on for titles moving into next year in like the middle towards the end. But again, I'm in no rush. And what do I want to do in the future is make an impact on those that are looking to get into sport, but not only that, those that are just stuck in life but want to achieve something, but they're stuck at a job. And I think I'm living proof of when you do your 9 to 5 and you do your 6 to 10, you can really get to where you want to be.
Well, obviously, we've only got to look at the magnitude of the event and the workout yesterday and the amount of people we've got in this room now, and I think the presser still got about an hour until we begin.
Yeah.
Massive feeling, and especially for women. I mean, young girls, empowering them. A lot of young girls and their mums and families will be tuning in on Saturday night. I suppose just on what you said then, just reiterating how important it is to inspire that next generation, because maybe 3-4 years ago women's boxing isn't where it is, and now we're in a position where, look, people are talking maybe about a sellout at the O2, so it's a massive push on. Obviously we're seeing women's football get a lot of exposure, women's boxing over here, the two sort of front running sports. Just want to inspire, I imagine.
Yeah, no, definitely. You know, like I said, not just those within sport, but those in life that are just stuck, and just making an impact on the fans and just people around.
Shannon, thank you very much for speaking to me at Boxing Social. Just a final message to the people ahead of Saturday night?
Yeah, everyone tune in on Sky Sports or the live stream on YouTube and you won't be disappointed.
Shannon, thank you very much.